All right, so hello everyone. It's been a while since I made a video, and actually the last thing I made a video on was a scooter, so not quite the same thing, but this is my daily driver, and so it's a 2.4 gasoline direct injection one. So one of the issues that have happened with other gasoline direct injections, VWs, and some of the other manufacturers has been the lack of fuel wash that creates sort of varnish on the intake valves, which can cause its own sort of issues, and there's plenty of videos that discuss that issue. So I've seen videos from guys like Full Throttle Auto who were discussing a oil catch can, and I watched them kind of go through that process and figure out where they want to put it. But I can't remember the guy's name. It started with a W, but I liked his location the best. You know, I like the OEM Plus stuff, so not drilling into my firewall is kind of my idea of a good install. So I threw it back here. So this is from K Motor Performance. It is I think a 1.5 ounce catch can. It's clear, which allows you to kind of see it better. So this is your inlet, and this is your outlet. So I use continuous tension clamps instead of the worm clamps. I think worm clamps are kind of hacky, and I know they are easier or whatever, but the continuous grip ones are just OEM, and that's what it should stay as. So I couldn't exactly get the exact same line. I wanted to use an OEM line, but this part was $100 something bucks, and I didn't want to cut it for that. So this is actually emission hose, so it won't collapse. Don't use the clear braided shit, it's garbage. So I mounted it right off the stock location. No holes were drilled. So it's a 1/2 inch spacer that I cut sort of at an angle to mount off the firewall to kind of keep it level. If you just bolt it, it'll be at a level and it looks like garbage. So I did that, and I ran the hose. These are just brass little 90s from K Motor. I'll discuss how I put those on and kind of the process to keep those sealed. I don't use sealant tape because of the temperature, so I got some stuff from Petzatech. I'll discuss that. So I got a prep spray, and it should be better than just the sealant tape. So I hope that was helpful. It has about 100 miles on it. I commute for a living, so I'll let you know how it goes over the next 1,000 miles or 500, but I'll make an update video, and I'll explain. I actually made a tool to go over this, so I can show y'all how to empty it and make sure everything's good. Sorry, I also live by an airport, so there's lots of planes. Yeah, I haven't noticed any vacuum noises. I'll start it up, and I can show you sort of how that rolls. Get in my car here. Don't mind the steelies, it's winter. So this is the noise it makes when it runs. The clicking is just the motor, not any kind of vacuum leak. That's the inlet. It goes underneath here. This goes down to the intake. Pretty factory, I think, and we'll see if it was worth it, I guess. Have a good one. All right, so this was the thread sealant I used. So it's good up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I just like the higher temp stuff versus the tape because of that. This is pretty hard to find. You can find it through Amazon. Most places don't have it, but for the SOP when installing this, it requires this. You could probably be fine with just using a brake clean or another type of kind of service prep, but I really wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to have any problems with it. Yeah, I hope this was helpful.